Picture this. It's March 2024 and somewhere beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic, the British nuclear submarine HMS Vengeance has been underwater for an incredible 201 days straight. That's nearly 7 months without seeing sunlight, breathing fresh air, or stepping on solid ground. Inside this steel tube, 130 brave souls are living, working, and surviving in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. But how do they do it? How do these modern warriors manage to sleep in spaces smaller than your bedroom closet, eat fresh meals months into their mission, and maintain their sanity while surrounded by nothing but endless ocean? The answers will shock you and give you a whole new appreciation for the incredible men and women who defend our freedoms beneath the waves. What you're about to discover goes far beyond what most people imagine about submarine life. We're talking about engineering marvels that turn seawater into drinking water, oxygen generation systems that literally split water molecules, and food storage techniques so advanced that crews can enjoy ice cream 200 feet underwater. But perhaps most amazing of all, we'll uncover the unwritten rules and brotherhood that keeps these warriors mentally strong during months of isolation. By the end of this journey, you'll understand why submarine service is considered one of the most elite assignments in the entire military and why these underwater guardians deserve our deepest respect and admiration. If you're proud of our submarine forces and want to honor their service, type proud in the comments below. Now, let's dive deep into this incredible world that few civilians ever get to see. The sleeping challenge, making a coffin feel like home. Imagine trying to sleep in a space that's literally smaller than most people's walk-in closets. We're talking about bunks that measure just 74 in long by 25 in wide with only 18 in of headroom above you. To put that in perspective, that's about as roomy as lying inside a large refrigerator. But here's where it gets even more challenging. On Virginia-class submarines like the USS Missouri, there are only 94 bunks for 135 crew members. This means that roughly 40 sailors don't even have their own bed. Instead, they participate in what's called hot bunking or hot racking, a practice where multiple sailors share the same bunk in rotation. Picture this. You finish your 6-hour watch shift, exhausted and ready to collapse. You head to your assigned bunk, but it's still warm from the sailor who just got up to start his shift. You literally climb into a bed that someone else has been sleeping in just minutes before. The sheets might still hold the warmth from their body, and you have to hope they followed proper hygiene protocols. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's a test of mental toughness that most of us can't even imagine. Yet, these incredible sailors adapt to it as just another part of serving their country underwater. The sleeping arrangement gets even more complex when you consider the submarine's unique schedule. Traditional submarines operate on an 18-hour day cycle split into 3 6-hour shifts. So, while the rest of the world follows a 24-hour routine, these underwater warriors live in a completely different time zone. You work for 6 hours, then you have 12 hours for maintenance, training, eating, and sleeping. But here's something remarkable that happened in recent years. The Navy recognized the strain this unusual schedule placed on their sailors and began transitioning to a more natural 24-hour cycle. Now, on newer deployments, crews work 8-hour shifts with 16 hours between watches. This change has dramatically improved sleep quality and overall crew performance. What's truly impressive is how these sailors maintain their bunks. Each person gets a briefcase-sized locker for their personal belongings. That's it. Everything you own for 3 months has to fit in a space smaller than most airplane carry-on bags. Yet somehow, these organized warriors make it work. The bunks themselves are stacked 3 high, and each one has a curtain for privacy. It's the only personal space these sailors get during their entire deployment. Inside this tiny cocoon, they read letters from home, look at family photos, and find moments of peace in an environment that never truly sleeps. But here's what civilians don't realize. Sleeping on a submarine isn't just about physical comfort. The constant hum of machinery, the occasional sonar PS, and the subtle movements of the vessel become a lullaby that experienced submariners actually find